Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about some pretty interesting things going on in regards to Sony. Some very good restocking news, some very big higher ups as well, such as good old Tatoki going and trying his best to go and give us some good hype words. And it's actually everything he said out of his mouth made me extremely hyped up for the upcoming PlayStation 5 restocks happening for all of us, as well as also Sony in general, getting more PlayStation 5s up on the shelves. And so far, we've actually seen them do a pretty good job with it, as well as we also have a little bit more other updated information, some Sony numbers, some forecasts and all this stuff. And as I mentioned before, these past few days, usually whenever Sony themselves kind of comes out and they're doing like press meetings and talking about with everyone, overall we usually get a lot of good stuff because, well, they want their stocks to do good first and foremost, but also number two, they want people happy and, well, getting their consoles and making money. So a lot of fun things to go talk about, some overall really good news as well when it comes to the restocks too, and a lot of things to go and talk about. So if you guys will all sit back, relax, and enjoy as well, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Let's go dive on into this video itself. So first and foremost, boys, as you guys know, as I kind of just said, usually whenever you have these really big press announcements and kind of public speaking, we get a lot of really good quotes, a lot of good features, and a lot of good future thoughts when it comes to the console. So let's go talk about this because we actually had a direct comments in regards to the PlayStation 5 sales, PlayStation 5 restocks, and the numbers of actual PlayStation 5s being produced all over the place. So first and foremost, Sony does go and say that supply issues are impacting the PlayStation 5 sales, but it's hopeful of now hitting their targets as well. The company, and this is very strong wording, and I love to see this, the company is not reducing its annual PS5 sales forecast despite its ongoing challenges. This is huge. This is big. Let's go and talk about it. So first and foremost, as you guys know, big semiconductor issues, is just supply chain issues back to back. We even made a video yesterday kind of talking about the fact that the PlayStation 5 is basically doing a joint big project with TSMC, like a really big semiconductor factory, and they've also had some really good business connections tied on in with them, and it should also keep on producing a lot more consoles, which is very nice to go and see. So the first and foremost, this headline, awesome to see. Awesome. It's saying it's hopeful. It's saying it's going to probably be happening. And that means that we still have a few more millions of consoles be made for this fiscal year, which once again should also be really big because don't forget these next 2 months are all going to be in regards to the holidays, so Black Friday and Christmas sales going on. So that's huge, first of all. So we kind of pretty much know that the holiday season is going to be big. Basically, them saying that. We'll show the exact forecast and quotes for it, but basically they're saying this next two months, we're making millions of consoles. These next few months, we're hooking it up. We're keeping our sales targets. We're going to keep on pumping out consoles. And you guys might be thinking they might just be memeing or capping, but overall, they have been, as of now, I believe, like almost the #1 most sold console ever. And they're trying their best to go beat the PS4 in terms of their overall own record. They're trying to go break in terms of consoles being sold. So you guys might be thinking it's cap or whatever, but it's huge because they are actually pulling it off. I'll keep on saying this for GameStop. They've done 2 huge walk-in events with every store's having 50 consoles per store, 50 plus, and it's also even maintaining online restocks. They've been doing very well. We also had a big India restock on the 25th too as well. So all around, they've been bumping it out. So I believe them when they go and say it. So basically, Sony has said that the PlayStation 5 supply issues are negatively impacting hardware sales, but that it also remains hopeful in hitting its annual console shipment target. And of course, as well, I'm going to take this more of the positive note. You can kind of take it in the middle note if you want to, but this is definitely, at least to me, positive. So basically, the company's goal is for the PlayStation 5 shipments to exceed 14.8 million units. And once again, exceed. So not just that, they want to probably go for at least 15 million during the current fiscal year ending in March 2022, which once again, don't forget, a lot of shipments do arrive during Christmas, Black Friday, and also like just Christmas times in general, and that's huge. Then probably afterwards, they'll probably focus a little bit more on like say India and China right afterwards too as well. Also, don't forget China has like the New Year as well, like their own Chinese New Year. So basically, like we have really big holidays kind of put on in. We know from official statements that Sony wants to prioritize American and UK companies and like people because they just know they spend money on the games, etc. Good examples also, we pay $70 for games while other regions may pay a lot less as well. So they're trying their best to make sure this goal throughout these next few months is going to be surpassing the number of PS4 shipped during the same stage of that console's life cycle. The company shipped 2.3 million PlayStation 5 consoles in the first quarter of the fiscal year 2021, And so on Thursday, that has shipped a further 3.3 million during the second quarter for a total of 5.6 million during the 6-month period. To hit its annual target, Sony will now need to go and ship 9.2 million PS5s during the second half of fiscal year 2021. For reference, it shipped 7.8 in the last 6 months of the fiscal year 20. So basically, this is huge. Like, these are like literally millions of consoles that they're going to have to make, millions of consoles they're going to have to produce, and millions of consoles they said they want to go make as well. At this time, there is no change to our fiscal year 21 unit sales target for PlayStation 5 hardware, so the consoles themselves. But several factors are significantly impacting the supply of the product, such as disruption of the global distribution supply chain and limitations on the supply of components, especially semiconductors. Sony Executive Deputy President and Chief Financial Officer Hiroki Totoki said during a financial results meeting briefing on Thursday. But he did also reiterate, in the second year of the PS4, it was 14.8 million units shipped, and we are targeting to exceed that number, and we have not changed this target, which is very, very bullish. That's very, very nice to go and see. This is very, very good to see. And he's basically saying we're going to be making millions of consoles. We're going to be flooding this market. We're going to keep on maintaining our goals. And Sony has stood very firm on this, which is, I think, kind of adds a lot more extra merit to it, where they are standing by that they want to get it done. They are standing by that they want to have it, and standing by that they try their best to procure as many semiconductors as they needed to make sure it happens. So, as well, however, though, sadly, Hiroki Totoki did admit that the PS5 sales in the first half of the year hadn't actually met their expectations as of yet. So we could go talk about this in general, mainly on the fact that they're still making them, they still have their expectations, and there is always that small chance that even though this is, in my mind, very good things to hear, very nice news to hear from Hiroki Totoki, there's always that small chance it falters. But I mean, even then still, that's more consoles almost than the entire Xbox has made and sold so far. A little bit under it, but like this, like that's just in one fiscal quarter. So you guys can kind of just go and see on how hardcore they're going for it. Another quote he said, worldwide, there is a distribution in logistics in mainly semiconductor devices supply being constrained, which of course that ties into GPUs, PlayStations, Xboxes, cars, and all of that. And this is also having a larger impact than expected. And as you know, the hardware sales in the first quarter were less unit-wise, and so this is having an impact on us, and likewise for the second quarter too as well. So that's like, while they're still saying very good news in regards they want to maintain and sell and make as many consoles as they can, there is always, once again, to kind of bring people back, you know, from the clickbait title or whatever, that there is always that chance there could be some hindrances, production issues, and all that type of stuff tied in. But overall, they're standing firm by it, and they probably know more than us of how much they're making, how much stuff they have, how their access to semiconductors are, and all of that. And lastly, he goes and states, but I think that with our efforts in putting in different measures, the PlayStation platform momentum can be maintained. And especially to the users who are waiting for the PlayStation 5, we want to be able, and this is kind of big to say, we want to be able to supply as many PlayStation 5s as possible to our customers who are waiting. That is our thinking. So a few things to break down really quickly for this video. Number one, that last finishing line in quote, huge. I do love the fact that Sony themselves are trying their best to go position themselves to make as many consoles, that they're still holding firm, very firm, especially with the holidays and all these weird kind of glitches and shipping issues and everything else. They still stand by it, and they still want to go and basically go make as many consoles. And as well, this also means that their numbers of units, they want to be pushing around 15 million total, like already, like throughout the year, consoles. And we still have a little bit more time, I know like 5 months, but once again, we do usually have really big focus on American markets. It happened last year too as well, if you guys were trying to get your PlayStations then. But if not, basically, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of stock, a lot of restocks, a lot of big company restocks, and basically everything was back to back to back to back to back with multiple weeks restocks all going on. Now, of course, though, January and February right afterwards, not so much, mainly because they kind of, shoved all their stuff they had over here in America. But thankfully, if a lot of us that are on top of these drops and trying their best to get these drops, if we do go and see this, that just means good news for all of us. I'm sure you guys would agree. So I do appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys all so much for existing. Please make sure you guys are subscribed and leave your comments down below. I think this is great news. I think the fact that they're holding firm and going and pushing for it, that means hopefully a lot of you guys watching can get your consoles ASAP. I just have to hope to get some more Xbox Series X restocks, although we are expecting a lot more of those throughout these next few weeks. And as well, just appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys all so much. And good luck on getting your consoles. I'll try to do my best to get you guys one ASAP. Love you guys.